Hi, welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. Today we're making something a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I'm telling you what, after all the practice, I'm excited about it. We're making kofta kebabs. You can use ground beef, which is what we're going to use. You can use ground lamb, ground turkey. You can mix them together, but try it. The spices are different than normally what I normally cook with, but it's really, really delicious. I have here some finely diced parsley, 1/2 of a finely diced jalapeno that I have removed the seeds and the ribs from, a finely diced 1/2 of a red onion, some minced garlic, and these are mini bell peppers. They're a little bit sweeter. They come in lots of pretty colors like red and yellow and orange. But I'm going to show you how to get all of this stuff finely diced. And the trick is to first make these little matchstick pieces and then cut them the other direction. And that way, we've tried this several ways. And the best way is when all of these components are super finely diced. So that's what we're going to do. Otherwise, they pull out of the ground beef mixture when you're cooking them. They don't hold up. Well, they actually push themselves out. It's weird. And so they just fall into the pan and they burn and it's no bueno. So you want them tiny, tiny like this. Okay, so now we have here 1 pound of ground beef and our spices. Our spices include a big palmful of sumac. I've never cooked with this. You got to give it a try. It's awesome. A palmful of paprika, about 1/2 palmful of cumin, coriander, ground allspice, red pepper flakes for heat, and we're going to mix all that in. Come on, everybody in the pool. There we go. We're going to put in a pretty big pinch of salt and some black pepper. And then we're going to add all this beautifulness in. Well, not all of this. We're going to save 1/2 of this for another, for garnishing and for the tzatziki that we're going to make. We're going to put all this in there. Yum. All of these peppers in there. Yum. And then we're going to mix it together. And we're going to use our hands. You could put some gloves on if you want to. Probably not a terrible idea. My hands are going to smell like garlic and onion, but that's okay. That's part of the deal. But you do need to mix this very well. So I'm just going to continue to press and squeeze and add all of these ingredients into the hamburger. And I'll be back when that's done. Okay, our kofta kebab meat is ready. Everything is combined. It smells amazing. I know I say that all the time, but I actually am really serious every time I say it. We're going to cover the meat with a little bit of plastic wrap and just press it down on the meat. You don't want it to get any dry spots while it's sitting in the refrigerator resting for 1/2 hour, which is what it's going to do right now. While that's happening, I'm going to make some tzatziki, which is a yogurt dip that you put on lots of good things, like lots of good things. This is a 17-ounce container of Greek yogurt, and this is 1 large cucumber that I have peeled, seeded, grated, and then covered maybe about a tablespoon of salt. And what we were trying to do is get all this liquid out of there. We don't want all of that liquid in our tzatziki. So I'm going to start by doing that, but just get the rest out. I'm going to put it on this paper towel and squeeze the rest out. Oh, that cucumber smells so refreshing. Oh my goodness. But anyway, you want to get as much as you can out. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to put all those little shavings of cucumber right here in our yogurt. And we are going to add yummy, delicious things like lemon and garlic, parsley, salt and pepper. And this creaminess goes so well with the kofta kebabs. It just makes everything top notch, quite frankly. All right, so I have a 1/4 of a lemon. Oh my goodness, it got everywhere. Squeeze in that, and then the other one. So it's a 1/2 a lemon altogether. Oh yay, I caught the seeds. We're going to put in the about half of what's left of our diced parsley. So this is probably a tablespoon of diced parsley. I'm also going to put in, I guess maybe a tablespoon of minced garlic. You can cut this up yourself, but I've cut so much stuff up today. I don't want to cut anymore. I don't want to. I'm going to stir this around. Get it all combined. We're going to add some salt, some pepper, and continue to combine this till it's all mixed. What you want to do is let this rest in the refrigerator as long as you can. So leave it in there while the meat is chilling. Actually, if I had been smarter, I would have done this first, but I was very busy doing something else. So here we go. All right, tzatziki dressing is ready. I'm going to put it in the fridge. I'm going to clean up a bit and we'll be right back. All right, the next step is to roast some tomatoes and onions. We're going to do that in a 400-degree oven. I have sliced the tomatoes and onions to about 1/4 of an inch thick. I'm just going to drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil because that's delicious. You can use grapeseed oil if you want to, or avocado oil or whatever. A little bit of salt and pepper on top and some fresh pepper. If I was feeling bold, which I'm not right now, but if I was, I would sprinkle some sumac on here just to see what happens, because I think that would be really delicious. All right, a little shake about. We're going to stick them in the oven. And we're going to do this, roast them while we're cooking the kebabs. So 15, maybe 18 minutes. Okay, we're done with that. These are our bamboo skewers. I have been soaking them in water for about 30 minutes. They started out this size, which is way too big for my pan. So I cut them down. Hiya. You can do that. Just make them fit your pan. No big deal. Pull them out of this water. You want them to soak so that they don't burn while you're cooking. Next, what we're going to do is make our kebabs. Finally, yay team. All right, here's our rested meat. It's beautiful. Hi. Oh, the vegetables are so finely diced. Thank you, me. Next, what we're going to do is just make some, basically, I don't know, footballs, I guess. But we don't want them to be too thick, and we don't want them to be too big, because that's kind of a short pan, and we don't want these to take forever to cook. So you sort of make a tube, I guess, maybe, like that, and then you just put your skewer right up in the middle, and then you use your hands, and you squeeze the prepared meat down the skewer like that, so that it gets nice and thin. Now, if I had metal skewers, which I don't, but I wish I did, it would be a flat surface, and the heat of this metal skewer would cook the inside of this kebab. But I don't have that. But you don't have to have it either. You can just do this. So there we go. She's a beaut. And there are, it seems to me, all of them have these little finger marks in. So we're going to do that. Hiya, that's one. We're going to do the rest, and we'll be back when that's done. Okay, so we've made all of our kebabs. Hi, you look so pretty. Let's cook you. I have heating up on medium high because you want it to sear. You want it to leave marks. My cast iron skillet with ridges, and I'm going to coat this with olive oil spray. Olive oil has a higher smoke content, so you can heat up olive oil. Very hot, which is what you want. And, ooh, it's smoking beautiful. So as soon as it's up to temperature, which it is right now, you're going to put your skewers in. And you want to hear that sizzle. Hi, what are you doing? I'm sizzling. We're going to cook these for 3 minutes on each side. And there are 4 sides. 3 minutes flip, 3 minutes flip, 3 minutes, 4 sides. It's going to take about 12 minutes for each skewer. We'll come back when it's time to flip and show you how that looks. Okay, it has been 3 minutes, and we're going to give them a flip. You can use tongs if you want to, but You just want to turn them halfway. And yes, we're going to cook the other sides, but right now they're very fragile. So you want them to get both sides, parallel sides, I guess, cooked. And then we'll do the sides, the other side. They look so beautiful. I'm so excited. All right, so another 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. We'll be back in 9 minutes. Okay, so I did alternate the direction of the skewers while they were cooking so that the heat was more evenly distributed. I flipped them 4 times, and now they're beautifully cooked. They smell amazing. It's just going to be a delicious meal. I'm so excited. But you do have to let them rest. I know, that's the sad part. So we'll be back when they're done resting. Okay, so the meat has rested. It smells amazing. I heated up some pita bread in the oven. You can serve this family style and everybody just pulls off some pita bread and makes whatever they want to make. These are our roasted onions and tomatoes. They smell amazing. I did broil them towards the end to get a little bit of that yummy char on it. I'm going to put a layer of our beautiful tzatziki on the bottom. I'm going to put some of our Kofta Kebab on top. A little bit of fresh parsley, some fresh yellow or purple onion, one of those red onions, and then some of our delicious roasted vegetables. And to make it even better, a fresh squeeze of lemon. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't believe it. It's amazing. It kind of tastes like lamb, even though it isn't lamb. All the seasonings and spices really go so well together. The tzatziki really enhances the creaminess. The lemon makes it nice and bright. It's a beautiful dish. You should totally give this a try. I do want to give a little shout out to Chris, a viewer, who recommended that we try this. Thumbs up to you, buddy. Good idea. Okay, thanks for watching Cooking for Two 101. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all of the recipe instructions and measurements will be down in the description below. All right, we'll see you soon.